Welcome back to Bearcade. I'm Matt, and today I'm going to show you how to build your own custom riser for your arcade 1-up. So, you've just bought your arcade 1-up, and you don't want to spend $50 on a particle board riser. You want something a little bit more sturdy, or a little bit cheaper. Good news is that you can build your own riser at home for under $30. With my games, I like the control panel to be about 40 inches above ground. And I'll show you. Let's take my tape measure. So this control panel, the panel itself is about between 40 and 41 inches. So to play your game comfortably, I'm almost 6 foot. So I like my control panel up here, and with the arcade 1-up, you're down at about this height. Alright, so here are the materials you're gonna need. I used the electric saw, cut this, but you could always use a regular hand saw if you'd like. You're gonna need a marker, measuring tape, a Phillips screwdriver, a vice clamp, and you're gonna need some heavy-duty construction screws. So what you want to do after you have all your materials, you want to make sure that your piece of wood is marked out at 14 inches in 4 different spots. You want to cut that. Then find a piece of wood for the top and bottom to make sure that this stays all together properly. What you'll want to do is vice grip the top of this to this somehow. If you don't have a vice grip, you can just push a lot of weight down on it, but you want to make sure that when you're pre-drilling this, that these two pieces don't move. After you've pre-drilled the holes, you can put in each one of these screws with a screwdriver or your drill. Make sure that they're down tight. You want to do this for each of the corners. For my pieces of wood, I used a top and a bottom from a old stereo cabinet. You can use just a regular piece of wood as long as it's not flimsy. You want something that's going to hold your arcade 1-up in place. You want to make sure that the piece of wood is wide enough to compensate for the whole cabinet side to side and front and back. And to cover up the sides, I used L brackets and some cabinet doors from the Habitat for Humanity store. You can buy them pretty much anywhere, but that's probably the cheapest place you can find them. Put some nice sides on your cabinet if you like. If you want just the pillars, it's just fine. But basically, you could use your cabinet down here for storage, build a shelf in it if you like. To get that more arcade feel, if you want to cover this up with a piece of wood, put graphics on it, paint it, you can do whatever you like. Also, for your arcade 1-up, when you're building this shelf, you want to make sure that you have a piece of wood that can bump up against the back of this cabinet, so when you're playing, that the force of whoever playing doesn't push the arcade cabinet back. You can also have a support in the front if you like, but I didn't need one. Just make sure you have a piece of wood that's wide enough to go side to side from the arcade 1-up. You can screw it in from the outside on this, or use some L brackets on the inside to get this piece in. I just used a piece of the stereo cabinet and mounted it from the original points in the back of this to get this in here. But feel free to do this however you like. Just make sure that your cabinet isn't moving around. So, I hope my video helps out anybody that's a DIYer, a person that's into arcade 1-ups, arcades. I just hope this video helps out in some way, and that I'm able to reach out to anybody in the arcade community that could use a hand with anything. So I hope everybody has a great day, and please leave your comments in the comments section. Thanks.